What's up, savvy expats? Are you looking for an affordable, safe, and suburban neighborhood to live in just outside of Manila? Do you want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the metro while still being near the modern conveniences of the city? Well, if that's the case, look no further because we're hopping straight into affordable middle-class subdivisions that you can potentially reside in. Let's go. So, kicking off this list, we're starting with middle-class subdivisions in Cavite. Cavite is conveniently located only 1 hour away from Metro Manila, ensuring that you're not too far out from what the city has to offer. Needless to say, even if you're not a city person, you still want to be nearby the best hospitals, restaurants, and stores, and which it happens to be in, you guessed it, Manila. So Cavite makes for an ideal location to live a provincial suburban lifestyle while still being nearby the city. Plus, it has what we all want, an affordable cost of living. Now, there's multiple places that you can choose from to live in the province of Cavite. You have General Trias in Cavite, Dasmariñas Cavite, Silang Cavite, Imos Cavite, and much more. The first subdivision we'll cover in Dasmariñas Cavite is called Amalfi at the Islands. Amalfi at the Islands is Crown Asia's 25-hectare premium community in the heart of Dasmariñas Cavite. The Italian-inspired subdivision makes for an ideal environment for families of all kinds. In addition to that, there's a plethora of amenities including swimming pools, a clubhouse, a basketball court, playgrounds, and jogging trails. And rest assured, Amalfi at the Islands is a gated community with round-the-clock security. Now, as you can see in this graph, this is what the average single detached house in Amalfi at the Islands would have to offer. We're talking 142 square meters or 1,500 square feet of living space, and the lot being built on a minimum of 110 square meters or 1,200 square feet of space. This comes with 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a balcony, and a maid's quarters. And of course, you may be curious about the price for this modest home. Well, as you can see here, the total contract price for the house and lot is 10.6 million pesos or $212,000. Of that, the required down payment is 15%, which is nearly 1.6 million pesos or $32,000. I'll leave the link down below to this house if you want to see more details. Moving on to the second subdivision in Cavite, we have the Antel Grand Village. Situated between the towns of Cavite and General Trias Cavite, Antel Grand Village comprises over 100 hectares of land. And the community is self-contained, meaning that you have everything you can need within the subdivision. From residential villages to community and social districts, and even a clubhouse, you wouldn't have to leave this village. Now, there's multiple different types of units you can buy here. One of them is the Felicity Model House. This model gives you everything you could expect in a family home. It consists of a first and second floor, with the first floor having the living room. Meanwhile, the second floor has 2 bedrooms with the master bedroom complete with a toilet and bath. And if you're looking for something more spacious for a family, then you may consider the Marianne House model. This model unit has 3 bedrooms, a balcony for the kids to hang out on, and ample living room and dining space. Now let's talk house prices at Antel Grand Village. As you can see in this graph, a 2-bedroom house would roughly cost around 2.8 million pesos or $56,000. And as for a 3-bedroom house, you'd be getting 97 square meters or 1,044 square feet of living space. For this kind of house, it would cost you around 5.5 million pesos or $110,000. You can, however, rent a 3-bedroom house here for 50,000 pesos per month or $1,000 per month. Lastly, a 4-bedroom house in Antel Grand Village would afford you 130 square meters or 1,400 square feet of living space. This would set you back 8.2 million pesos or $164,000. And if we scroll a little bit further down, we'll see that the median price for a house in this subdivision is 7.4 million pesos or $150,000. And so keep in mind that there are many more subdivisions in Cavite that we can cover, but for the sake of mixing up the locations in this video, we'll be moving on to the next province. But savvy expats, if you want me to cover more subdivisions in depth, be sure to give this video a like and also comment down below which place you want me to cover. Moving on to the second location to find middle-class subdivisions near Manila, that is in Batangas. There are multiple reasons you may decide to opt for living in Batangas, but one of the primary reasons would be its close proximity to Manila. Being that Batangas is only an hour and a half away from Manila, you get a different scenery from the city while still being nearby it. Not to mention, Batangas can potentially make for an ideal place to raise a family. It's not too heavily urbanized, neither is it too rural. And of course, we have to mention that you can get spacious homes for an affordable price. And that's why, for many, Batangas becomes a second getaway home for those living in Manila. Not only is it relatively nearby to the city, but it's also far enough to where it has a different scenery and environment. From the mountains to even the beaches, Batangas affords you a provincial Philippine lifestyle with far more affordable prices in the concrete jungle. So starting with the first middle-class subdivision in Batangas, we have Horizon Residences in Santo Tomas, Batangas. Horizon Residences is a sprawling community that offers two-story Zen-inspired homes. The community has gotten a lot of attention from home buyers because of its promise to offer low-cost premium homes. For recreational needs, you have a swimming pool, a multi-purpose clubhouse, a park and playground, and a basketball court. And so there's different types of model homes you can choose from. You have the Kanji Classic, which offers 77 square meters or 828 square feet of living space. There's also the Kanji Premium, which affords more space, 118 square meters or 1,270 square feet of living space. Third is the Sakura Classic, 85 square meters or 914 square feet of living space. And the last type of unit is the Sakura Premium, offering 100 square meters or 1,076 square feet of living space. And so each of these homes comes on a 110 square meters or 1,200 square foot lot. Now let's use the Kanji Classic House as an example for price. So as we mentioned, the Kanji Classic House is around 77 square meters or 828 square feet of living space. That includes 3 bedrooms, 2 toilet and bath, a powder room, a garage, a living room, a family room, kitchen, dining room, a lanai, and a landscape garden. And for that, expect a price tag of around 5.4 to 5.6 million pesos. In dollars, that's $108,000 to $112,000. Now, moving on to the next subdivision in Lipa, Batangas, that is Amaia Scapes. Situated on 8.6 hectares of land in Lipa City, Batangas, Amaia Scapes is a fully developed suburban community. This subdivision is nestled at the foothills of Mount Malarayat, making it a short drive away from the SLEX highway to get to and from Manila. Now you can either get a bungalow or a duplex at Amaia Scapes. If you're choosing to opt for an affordable bungalow, you're getting 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and 28 square meters or 300 square feet of living space. And that would only cost you 975,000 pesos or $20,000. As you can tell, most accommodations in this subdivision are on the smaller and more affordable end. So on average, the places here are priced at 830,000 pesos to 1 million pesos, or in dollars, $16,000 to $20,000. Now moving on to the third and last province for middle class neighborhoods near Manila, that is Antipolo. If you're looking for an affordable house near the metro, then this is the place. Situated on higher elevation, not only does Antipolo offer cooler weather and high views, but it's also only 45 minutes away from Manila. Being in a calm and safe nature setting, this makes Antipolo a considerable place to raise a family. So the first subdivision that we'll cover in Antipolo is Mission Hills at Havila. This development offers modern Spanish-inspired homes on nearly 100 hectares of land. It's also a short distance away from different commercial, leisure, and medical establishments. For instance, schools such as San Beda College and Paref Rose Hill School are located within the township. You also have Ortigas, a prominent business district in Manila that's only 12 kilometers away from the community. Now there's 3 types of unit plans you can get at Mission Hills. Number 1 is the Tulip. This is a 2-story single detached house with 82 square meters or 882 square feet of living space. This house features 3 beds, 3 toilets and baths, a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. The second type of floor plan is the Chopin. Once again, it's a single detached house with more space, 113 square meters or 1,200 square feet of living space. And lastly, you have the Carmela style house. This is a 1-story single detached house with 137 square meters or nearly 1,500 square feet of living space. This features 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a living and dining area, a kitchen and service area, a patio terrace, and a maid's room. And so to give a ballpark estimate for the housing prices in this subdivision, we're talking 15 to 21 million pesos for a house and lot. Or in dollars, $300,000 to $420,000 for a house and lot. So it is more on the expensive end for a house, but because Antipolo is a highly sought after place to live outside of Metro Manila, then the prices here are much higher. Now for the last subdivision we'll cover in Antipolo, that is Eastland Heights. If you love golf or just being surrounded by lush rolling terrains, then Eastland Heights is the perfect place for you. The centerpiece of this 640-hectare development is the Forest Hills Golf Course within the community. Aside from this, Eastland Heights also houses amenities such as a clubhouse, pools and cabanas, a bar with alfresco dining, and an indoor tennis court. And unlike the other subdivisions we looked at, there isn't a set model type or floor plan to purchase at Eastland Heights. You can either purchase a lot or an already built house and a lot. To give you some examples, here is a 436 square meter or 4,700 square foot vacant lot in Eastland Heights. This lot is priced at around 4 million pesos or $80,000, and that's for the lot alone. And if you're looking to buy a house and lot, here's an example of a 3-bed, 4-bath house set on 264 square meters or 2,800 square feet of space. As for living space, you're getting 167 square meters or 1,700 square feet of space. And for that, the contract price is 15.7 million pesos or $314,000. And of course guys, needless to say, you can find much smaller and more affordable houses within this community. I'll leave a link down below to what I just showed you, but depending on if you're choosing to buy a house and lot or just a vacant lot, the prices will vary. Other than that, the main highlight of this new community is the golf course as well as its prime location offering convenience. So there you have it, savvy expats. That is 6 different middle-class neighborhoods outside of Metro Manila. If you'd like me to continue this series and go more in depth into a series of subdivisions, then be sure to give this video a like and comment down below which places you'd like me to further cover. And so thank you for watching, savvy expats, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless.